Welcome to WTHA's award-winning Sportsbeat. Tonight's show is brought to you by 5-Star Mitsubishi. Here are your hosts, Jack Washer and Jordan Tracy.
Hello.
Hey, friends.
Hello. Welcome in. It's our final full-length sort of Sportsbeat plus
on
thing
the website now.
in November. I'm just saying words now. Dog, cat, mouse,
TV,
human.
lamp.
Yes, exactly. I'm Jack Washer, Jordan Tracy. It's been a chaotic year. It's been an odd year. But we have had lots of good football, lots of great storylines, and they continue tonight.
That's right, Jack. And this first matchup includes two teams, 1 and 2, that were a part of those big storylines. With the Bedford Bisons, first it was the growth of the Bisons, led by their stars Mercury Swaim and Stephen Ressler. Then you have the Dragons, who have shown the resurgence of Central football behind sophomore quarterback Jeff Hohenstein. They've won a district title this year, but unfortunately, Jeff was injured in last week's game. But we'll see how they responded tonight.
To Tiger Stadium we go. Bedford season, it ended here last year, and the ghosts of last year's game were kind of showing up early because after Swaim's second pick of the night, the Dragons would capitalize Hunter Smith to Hunter Klotz on 4th down as Central would go ahead 7-0. Swaim, though, would settle down later in the half. A pump fake, and it goes up top. 50-50 ball for his favorite target. Stephen Ressler bats it to himself as the game was now tied at 7. Out of the half, score still tied at 7, but here comes Bedford. First play, Swaim takes matters into his own hands, weaving his way through the defense. Play cover 60 yards as Bedford went ahead 14-7. Fourth quarter. Bedford going to put this game on ice. It's Elijah Cook rumbling in as Bedford would advance to the PIAA Class 3A quarterfinals despite 4 turnovers. But, well, this time of year, it's about surviving and advancing. Right, Coach Steele?
At this point in the season, we'll take the wins any way we can, but certainly that was not a clean game for us, and we're going to get back to work and work much harder next week. We have a senior-led team. The kids have had lots of playoff experience. They've played hard. They played in big games before, so they were able to overcome a little bit of adversity there. And part of that was due to Central. I thought they played really hard. They played really well given all the circumstances that they were against, that we were able to make a few more plays in the end and come out on top.
Alrighty, Juniata Valley now taking the trip to Homer Center for the District 6 Single A semifinal. First quarter, Wildcats strike first on this keeper by Ben Schmidt. They lead 7-0. Hornets would answer back, though, on this one. Hunter Johnson goes deep, and it's Jake Johnson, 35 yards for the score, all tied up at 7. Offense humming for the Wildcats. Schmidt goes to the outside to Drew Cockman, who catches it, sheds a tackle, and finds pay dirt. 14-7 Homer Center. Later in the quarter, the Hornets will pitch it to Jace Rand, who finds his way 11 yards for the score, all tied at 14. Second quarter, moving on. Schmidt is going to be looking deep, puts the ball way up there, high into the sky, finding Cockman in the end zone. They go up 21-14. The Wildcats will go on to win this one 27-14. They'll play the winner of BG and Purchase Line for the District 6 title. Now, Jack.
What's up?
For the game, what's up?
What's up?
What's up? Well, buddy, for our game of the week, this is a matchup that we weren't sure that was going to happen.
And it was going to break our hearts.
It was going to break our hearts.
Because we need to have this. Because when Bellwood and Tyrone get together, that normally signals the start of football season. Doesn't signal that football season is winding down. We're normally so juiced up.
It's 2020.
But to be fair, tonight the weather was actually nice for a November evening. And normally in August, it's always very nice. So it kind of was fitting and whatnot.
Ladies and gentlemen, weathered by Jack Washer.
Exactly. Joe Margo taught me all that.
Yeah, the Backyard Brawl is our game of the week, brought to us by Park Home Furniture. Jack, take it away.
All right, Tyrone. Bellwood Annis, Backyard Brawl. We picked this one up late in the second quarter as Tyrone quarterback Brandon Lucas is going to fumble, and it's Blue Devil lineman Dominic Carasholo runs it in for the big man touchdown, as Bellwood would go ahead 7-0. Second half, it really became the Zach Mallon show because, well, when a Bellwood highlight is going on, it's, you tend to see Zach Mallon. Look at him breaking tackles and motoring his way down the right sideline. He would get in for the touchdown. Blue Devils lead at 14-0. After a safety, put the Blue Devils up 16-0. Mallon, again, this time Another big gain, and well, this one is going to set up 1st and goal. And a few plays later, Nick Plank punches it in. That made it 22-0. Tyrone would score a touchdown to pull within 2 scores. Brandon Lucas on the quarterback keeper for a touchdown. But in the end, Malin, remember, it's his show. We're just,
we're just watching it.
We're just
watching sitting there, have it on, popcorn going.
Exactly. This time, a 59-yard run. This would seal the deal. Bellwood wins it 29-16. The final, they keep bragging rights in the backyard brawl. Our Devin Jackson, he was there for it all, and he breaks it down.
Despite the circumstances around this game, the Bellwood Answers Blue Devils ran away with this victory, led by their senior, Zach Malin.
I mean, it means a lot, especially most teams don't get to win their final game, and it means a lot to do it against Tyrone. Big rivalry, and we just really wanted to win.
It's always been a dream. That's every lineman's dream. It takes a whole team's effort. Everybody has to be doing their job. I can't make that play happen without my D-line putting pressure on the quarterback and my guys coming up and stripping the ball. Good rebound. Gives us a lot of momentum to some of the guys returning next year to work hard in the offseason and not let that same thing happen next year.
The Blue Devils seniors will finish their career 3-1 against the Tyrone Golden Eagles and finish their season 7-1 overall. Reporting from Tyrone, I'm Devin Jackson for WTAJ Sports.
Thank you very much, DJ. To Mansion Park we go. District 6 AA title on the line. It's Rams and Highlanders. First quarter, Rams strike first on this 5-yard draw by Kellen Stahl. 2-point conversion, no good. 6-0 Rams. For the Highlanders, ready to answer though, Ryan Barrer finds Ian Eckenrode over the middle. He's taken down at the 2-yard line, and his buddy Ryan Haluska punches it in for the score, all tied up at 6. That would be the score going into half, and it would stay that way all the way into the 4th quarter.
Don't say that.
Early in the 4th, it's Stahl punching it in for the 13-6 lead, and this is when Stahl and the Rams would start taking control. Here he is on a 24-yard run to get to the 16-yard line, lowers his shoulder, and then Iverson step over. A few plays later, he scores again to take a 20-6 lead. Now the Highlanders would try to answer, but this pass is picked off. Sam Penna, who seemed to be everywhere in this game, he takes it deep into Highlander territory, out of bounds around the 16-yard line, and Stahl putting the nail in the coffin on this 8-yard score. Rams complete the three-peat in district titles. Final score 27-6. Here's Coach on the win.
Took us a little bit of time to get things going. We knew that we were probably the better team, and the longer we kept playing, the things were going to go our way eventually.
We just realized that we wanted to three-peat, and we wanted to do what we always do, and that's just give it our all and play with heart. So we just came out there and did that.
We're going to enjoy this one tonight, and then we'll figure out who we're playing tomorrow. We know that Southern Columbia is in that part of the bracket, and they're probably a big favorite tonight. So it's certainly a possibility of a rematch from last year's game.
Let's take a look at some of the games happening on Saturday.
Words, Jordan.
They're happening. Single A playoffs, Northern Bedford versus Red Bank Valley, happening at 1 o'clock. 4A playoffs, Oil City and Purchase versus Purchase Line?
Juniata.
Juniata. Why did I put Purchase Line in there like 15 times? District 6 Single A Purchase Line versus BG. That's where they're playing.
Yes.
And District 5 AA Championship, Berlin versus Chestnut Ridge. Time now for our Hit of the Week, sponsored by Patterson Automotive. And he plays quarterback, but he also plays defense. Look at him laying the hammer down. Look what I did. I hit him, and I hit him hard. Look at that again. Boom. Proud of himself.
Did I do good, Dad?
Did I do good? That's our Hit of the Week.
All right, time for our Standout of the Week, brought to us by Sisney and O'Donnell. And same game, but we're going to honor the coach, Brandon Bailey. He's now led the Rams to 3 straight district titles. He was also part of another three-peat as a member of the Forest Hills team back in the 1990s. And if you do it twice, you're going to get our Standout.
It's very nice.
Yes.
Time for the Player of the Week, brought to us by Walker and Walker Equipment. And it's Zach Malin from Bellwood. 28 carries, 242 yards, 2 touchdowns. All this effort to win this year's backyard brawl. And the bragging rights go to Bellwood.
And Player of the Week.
And Player of the Week, too.
Right. Finally, our Player of the Week, brought to us by Belding and Mull. We're going to Central and Bedford, and it's Steven Ressler playing tip drill with himself, kind of mossing the Central defender, as Bedford moving on in the Class 3A quarterfinals, 28-13, the finals. Steven Ressler, you just won our Play of the Week.
Whew. We did it. We made it through.
Made it through the week.
We just.
This week has been.
That's it for us.
Yeah, we don't really have much more.
We really have no much more to say. Folks, that is it for Sportsbeat for the year. We'll have something a little bit next week, I think, right?
Something next week.
And then, of course, we're going to be there at all the playoff games and the state titles when we win all these state titles.
And plus our year-end show.
And the year-end show.
Yeah,
so you're getting rid of us for a little bit, but we're going to be really back into here.
I'm sure you could use a break from us well, yeah, you could use a break from us. We'll put it that way.
All right. Say goodbye.
Say goodbye. Walk out.
Bye.
Sportsbeat has been brought to you by 5 Star Mitsubishi. Thanks for watching. Join us again next Friday at 11:10.